Ah, my favorite son has finally returned home.
Nothing like coming home after a successful conquest. The neighboring islands now bow to us, and any resistance has been slaughtered!
Excellent. Ares, we're so tantalizingly close to achieving true divinity once more. Can you taste it?
Like freshly spilled blood on my lips!
Father? Father, what have you done?
You'll have to be more specific, I'm afraid. Come and sit. Let's discuss it over some of Dionysus's finest.
The society, Father. What you did to them was cruel and depraved. You said you were going to exile them, not...
They were loose ends, who I didn't want bothering me later. Besides, I thought you enjoyed a spot of hunting.
That was no hunt. It was a massacre. They were injured and had no way of fighting back or escaping.
Artemis, I'm already sick to death of Aphrodite jabbering about the plight of mortals. Don't you turn into another earache.
You two could do so much better than him. He treats all his lovers like pets. Come with me, and I will show you what true liberty feels like.
My cupbearers are quite happy where they are, Artemis. Look, you're obviously stressed, so why don't you go chase some lesser spotted stag and come back when you're feeling more agreeable.
Malaka! You're impossible.
Ugh. What a hippie.
Be glad you don't have any immortal children of your own. Now, back to business. Ladies, continue.
Huh. Would you look at that? The society crumbles in a matter of weeks, but this old place stays standing. Ugh. Still smells like wild chickens, though.
Oh, gods, don't tell me you actually lived in that.
The Roost used to be one of my family's mansions. The relative who used to live here passed away years ago, and it was abandoned after. Great place to hide when the heat from the society got too intense.
Exactly. The perfect hiding spot. Kratos has to be here.
You said that about the last 5 places we've searched. It's been days. Perhaps it's time to cut our losses and focus on other gods.
Medusa. Back in his reality, Kratos killed practically the entire Olympian pantheon. Some of them with his bare hands. If anyone can help us turn the tide against our Zeus, it's him.
I apologize for this. I can still sense his heart somewhere on this island, but everything else is murky. Wait.
Aphrodite, what is it?
My sister.
Very good, Aphrodite. You have a huntress heart, after all.
Artemis. Are you here to bag us and drag us back to Olympus?
You can put your weapons down. I'm not here to hunt you. I'm here to help you.
Really? Zeus's good little girl is switching sides. A few millennia late for a teenage rebellion, isn't it?
Watch your tongue, nymph! I am servant to no one. Since leaving the box, I've seen how Father's mind has become twisted by vengeance and lust. He's desecrated my traditions and made a mockery of the noble hunt. He's no better now than the titans he once overthrew.
Medusa, I can read the hearts of others. Artie's telling the truth.
Well, it would be nice to return to the yacht with at least one immortal ally, even if it isn't that Kratos guy.
Ah, yes, the ghost of Sparta. You are right to seek his aid, but searching for him is a fool's errand. He has concealed himself beyond the sight of even the gods.
Well, great. That makes this way harder.
Calm yourself, boy. If anyone in heaven or earth could find him, it is I. Consider me bringing him back proof of my allegiance.
All right. But just to make sure, Medusa goes with you.
Clever, little mouse. I do not object to this. I have shared the glory of the hunt with nymphs many times before. Perhaps we shall emerge from this trip as sisters?
Somehow, I doubt it. I'll make sure she brings back this war god in one piece. Don't you worry, little black cat.
Huh. That went shockingly well.
That went great. I can't believe I get to fight in a revolution alongside my sister. Just wait until my followers hear about this.
Maybe hold on off that last part. This is still a covert operation.
Oh, right, of course.
Crap. Hope. That's the emergency line.
Jones, thank God. Operation Phrygia has hit a snag. The team was searching for Midas in another part of the underworld, and they found him.
Oh, that's good, right?
Unfortunately, it's been radio silence since then. I need you and Hope to head to the underworld ASAP.
You think they've been caught?
Looks that way. I understand this is last minute, but we can't afford to lose that strike team. I can't afford to lose them.
Understood, Brutus. We're on our way. Aphrodite, you know Hades. Is he likely to hurt them?
I don't know. Uncle's always been quiet during our solstice meetings. He spends most of his time in the underworld.
Then we assume the worst, and take what we can get.
Hades probably knows someone is coming. Aphrodite, can you fly over the palace and report back the locations of the guards? With the general layout of the area, me and Jones can sneak through to the cells.
You want me to leave you two alone? In a place like this? Are you sure you'll be okay?
We'll be fine. Make sure you're thorough and report back in an hour.
Just promise me you'll keep safe. You guys are my favorite ships since Achilles and Patroclus.
She might have a few problems with boundaries.
I dread the day she discovers fanfiction.
Nervous?
Yeah. How did you know?
You always fiddle with your guns when you're trying to take your mind off something.
You know me too well. Although, I don't know if bullets are even gonna work against the likes of Hades.
Good point. But that's not the only thing on your mind, is it?
It's just, I wasn't expecting things to go this way, you know? First the society, now vengeful gods? When are we gonna catch a break?
If it helps. This isn't the first time I've seen stakes this high.
How do you even do it, Jonesy?
Having people to fight for certainly helps. We might be fighting for a sunrise we'll never see, but at least we're fighting. As long as Zeus is targeting mortals, we've got to show that there is, well, hope.
Yeah, you're right. It's just a lot to take on. What the hell?
Oh, that is not good. Hope! Run!
Dreadfully sorry about this, but let's be frank. You weren't going to come quietly. Overdid it. Like you'd be any gentler.
Hope? Hope! Wake up!
Hey, you two!
Wake up!
Nap time's over.
Wake. Whoa. What the hell?
Where are we? The Court of the Dead. Pretty metal, huh?
How did you get captured? What kind of rescue is this?
Take a breath, Agent Meowscles. We can't afford to panic.
Sorry, boss. I don't do well in tight spaces.
Well, if it isn't the mastermind himself. Hello, Midas.
Agent Jones, long time no see. I see your rescue attempts still have the same I/O efficiency.
Fair.
Oh. And who's this?
That's Hope!
Ah. So this is the infamous Hope. Pleased to finally meet you.
Pardon me if I'm not as enthusiastic. I got a bone to pick with you about my sister.
His language aside, Cerberus is right. Lord Hades will be here soon. You should be bowing.
Screw you, bonehead. I don't bow. Especially not to the guy whose servant knocked me out with a freaking boat oar.
Well, it wouldn't have made a difference if we'd done it your way. I apologize, Lady Hope, but I do insist you prepare for the arrival of our Lord.
Just go roll out the red carpet, you bootlicker.
This one. She has spirits.
Hades, you planning on showing yourself?
John Jones of the Imagined Order. We'll talk about you later. Right now, I'm more interested in talking to you. You've grown up so much from the little girl who loved listening to your grandfather's stories. How you adored hearing about my family and the heroes they fostered. But always running to hide in your room when it came time to talk about me. You were so scared of me, thinking I was right there hiding in some shadowy corner of your bedroom. You want to know the funny part? I was. If they're the bootlickers, then I must be the corpo scum you're always preaching about.
Hope?
Nice of you to drop in.
Wait your turn, Blondie. The adults are talking. So, tell me, Hope, what do you think of me now?
Well, I still think you're a kidnapper. And a power-hungry tyrant. Now I think you're overcompensating. I mean, out of all the modern clothing options you could have taken, you chose a gas mask to go with all that green mist? I'm surprised you haven't cut yourself on all that edge.
There it is, that spark of defiance. Even with all I can conjure against you, and the gods themselves wanting you dead, you still choose to defy them and stand for the lives of mortals. And that is why I'm going to spare you.
You're gonna what?
Now you see, you're interrupting me again during my moment. It's very rude. Don't make me dump you in Tartarus. I wish to align myself with your cause against Zeus, though this must come as a shock.
I'll say, you imprisoned the boss man and trapped us, just to say you're on our side?
Okay, screw it. I'm putting you both on mute. Ugh, finally, so damn talkative.
Why would you, of all the gods, want to help us?
Much like your friend Medusa, the stories have been one long, nasty smear campaign. I'm not some demon who tortures wayward souls. That's just an act to keep nosy types away, so I can focus on my task. The honor of caring for the dead, to grant them their eternal rest. I couldn't let some idiot who doesn't give a crap about the mortals take the position. Which brings me to my point, Hope. My brother's on his adult temper tantrum against the mortals, and someone's gotta kick some damn sense into him before he screws up the natural order of the universe and frickin' kills everyone. Can you imagine having to process all the souls of an entire reality at once? It's a logistical nightmare. I had to bring Charon out of retirement just to keep up with things. And besides, it's what Persephone would have wanted.
Persephone? Your wife?
The stories twist our love, saying I kidnapped her. The truth was she thrived here, away from Zeus's influence. She was the light of the underworld. Together, we dreamed of a nation of the liberated dead. But my passion died with her.
Wait, gods can die?
Being separated from our source of power can render us mortal. Despite being bound to springtime, Persephone couldn't bear to return to a world subjugated by Zeus. By the time I noticed what was happening to her, how weak she was becoming, it was too late.
So you gave up on your dream?
Not entirely. I've tried to propose independence during our meetings, but Zeus' interests are elsewhere. After a while, it became easier just to leave it alone. Besides, I couldn't risk provoking his wrath on the souls down here.
I'm so sorry.
But now, our dream is within reach. For the first time in a millennia, there's a chance to end Zeus's regime. You've rallied more myths to your cause than ever before. And if you can guarantee underworld independence after deposing Zeus, I will stand with you.
You let everyone here go, and you've got a deal.
I was going to do that anyway. Zeus been quite adamant of keeping King Midas in particular cage, almost as though he's afraid of the guy. Seeing Zeus's reaction to him being loose should be fun.
Then, welcome to the fight, Hades.
Very touching. Well, now that we're all buddy-buddy, would you mind?
Farewell, King Midas. I hope you and your companions have enjoyed your stay.
When we get back to the yacht, Midas, we're having that chat about Valeria.
See you on the boat, kids.
That's better. Where did you send them?
Back to their yacht. I'll tell Zeus they escaped on their own. Sisyphus helped them or something. You two should return on foot. Otherwise, my idiot niece might think I've banished you to Tartarus.
Wait, how do you know about the yacht? Aphrodite awarded it so the Olympians can sense it.
I looked out the window. It might be warded from being magically detected by Olympus, but I can still physically see it. Did Aphrodite really think I wouldn't see a big boat moored at the edge of my territory? Not exactly covert.
So that's Aphrodite, Artemis, Medusa, and now Hades on our side. Plus, Midas and Kratos, if we find him.
You guys have no idea how big of an event this is. No more than 3 immortals at one time have ever stood up to Zeus. I knew you were a good bet, Hope.
Thanks. You know, for the first time in a while, it feels like there's a clear way forward. And once we've briefed Shadow on Artemis, we can...
What? No!
The yacht! Shadow? Where did they go?
Damn it. I knew we shouldn't have trusted those guys.
This makes no sense. I read their hearts. Their intentions were with us.
After everything we did, they left us? Now what are we gonna do?
Attention! You, the Minotaur Legion, are my greatest troops. You have been chosen to safeguard the future of the Olympians. Now prepare yourselves. Your king approaches.
At the dawn of time, my father Kronos betrayed his first brethren, locking them in the depths of Tartarus, out of greed, spite, jealousy. When I freed my fellow gods, I hoped that such cruelty would not be repeated. But this is what the mortals have done to us. They coveted our seat as rulers of the world and sealed us away. And we will not stand for this treachery. Just look at what they have done to this land. It's become soft, complacent, weak. Everything we tried to prevent. Rest assured, though, that I will burn this pathetic new world to cinders, not ceasing or showing sympathy until the very ashes beg us for mercy. Then, and only then, I will rebuild it as an eternal paradise for us, the immortals.
Read the question.
And how do you suppose I do that?
Oh, right. Question too tough. What is the color of your Bugatti?
How am I supposed to answer that? Ugh, you guys are so stupid.
Yeah, this was a bad idea. What even is a Bugatti?